Hi, ladies. Jaki Sabourin here, and this is our date night live video. And tonight I'm broadcasting on Facebook and on YouTube. And so thanks for being here, ladies. I want to talk to you about 5 compliments that men are dying to hear. Yes, men love to get compliments as well as we do. And I think that sometimes we think things, we forget to say them out loud. And men really do love to hear it. It's really acknowledging them. And what you're going to do is create a lot more intimacy. You're going to create trust, and you're going to create a lot more attraction when you remember to compliment a man. And it's not pursuing a man when you compliment him. As long as it's coming from a genuine place, I recommend that you do that. My husband loves to be acknowledged for what he does. So I made a little list of 5 compliments that you can share with the man. And so the first one that I think is fantastic is, and I use it with my husband, is that you make me happy. And so if you're not dating anybody, you can't really use that. But if you're starting to see somebody, letting them know that you're happy with them. My husband, he loves this because it gives him positive reinforcement of that what he's doing is working. And men need that feedback. So when you say, you make me happy, or I'm happy when I'm with you, it lets him know that he's on track. And men want to make us happy. I was just reading some comments, and today when I was helping my daughter find a tree trimmer for the tree in her front yard. And one of the reviews was a man that said, I really love this company because it made my wife so happy to have the tree trim. If my wife's happy, I'm happy. And I was like, it's perfect. See, he did it for her. I mean, he needed to get the tree trim, but he was like, if my wife's happy, I'm happy. And so I can't overstate this enough. On men really do want to make us happy, and we need to let them know when we are happy so they can keep doing that. So definitely pour that on you make me happy. So the second one is you make me laugh. I love a man with a sense of humor. I love joking around. It's really, it brings a lot of levity to life. And so, a man with a sense of humor is worth his weight in gold. I had that on the top of my list in terms of what I wanted in a man, because laughter is so therapeutic, right? We love to laugh. And so, if your guy's making you laugh, or he cuts jokes, or he's got a quick wit, you want to acknowledge that and make sure you say it out loud. Don't just think it. Be like, oh, you really cracked me up, and I love that about you. I love your sense of humor. So that's the second compliment. And the third one is, this is a little bit of a broad stroke comment, but the third one is, you're the best. So it's like, it could be a real general statement, but just saying that, you're the best. You're saying that he's great. You think he's great. Maybe he opens a car door for you, or maybe he gets you a great table in a really busy restaurant, or maybe he finds a seat at the bar for you. So saying you're the best is really going to make him feel really good, because men do want to be the best. And so just by you saying that, and again, these all need to be coming from a genuine place. I don't recommend that you have these written on your hand and you're like, okay, now I have to say he's the best. But if he does something cool, saying you're the best is something that they really like. And I ran these all by my husband, and he approved this message. So I think these are great compliments. And so the fourth one is, you're really good looking. I really like that compliment. And then you might feel uncomfortable about saying that to a man, but you could also say, you have a great personal style, or I really like the way you dress, or just say, I think you're really good looking. You're just, gosh, you're so handsome. So however that comes out for you, sounding organic, but men do want to be acknowledged for their looks. I mean, the ones that put effort into how they look and how they're showing up. We like to be told, wow, you look beautiful tonight, or you look great in that dress. It feels good to be acknowledged by the man that you're with. So go ahead and pay it forward and notice him. If he put effort into his clothing or getting himself cleaned up for you, I would definitely acknowledge that. these little compliments just go a long way. We all, have struggles during our week. Men have to go through, the hoopty-la of organizing the date, the restaurant, to acknowledging them, complimenting them. It creates a more balanced exchange of energy. And it's things you probably think about them, but like I said in the beginning of the call, you might forget. And so the last one I want to share with you is, thank you, Michelle, is you're really smart. And so I think that men really want to hear that they're brilliant, they're clever, they're smart, they're wise. You can come up with your own words there, but you really want to convey that he's ahead of the crowd. It'll make him feel accomplished. And men work hard for their success, and all of us women do too. And when we're acknowledged for it, it feels really good. And so compliment them, because it's going to make them feel like the big man, and help them expand their ego a bit, sure, but it certainly can't hurt. And so if you think your man's brilliant or clever, or he makes you laugh, makes you happy, make sure you share those thoughts with him, and do it in the moment. You don't have to plan out when you're going to say these things. Just let it be spontaneous. It's not pursuing a man. It's just like I said, it's an exchange of energy. You're giving and receiving, and it creates a lot of balance. And so does anybody have any comments or questions that you want to ask? I don't see a whole lot of people in the chat here. And I want to say hi to a couple of the ladies. So these calls are interactive, and I've got a whole bunch of ladies on Facebook. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Jean. Hi, Linda. How are you? You guys good? Anybody have dates tonight? You can use some of these on dates that you have. Hi, Carol. I'm going to go on a date night later. I always use my Thursday nights as date nights with Michael. And so, I put to use this hair, makeup, and all of that. And we'll go out to have dinner. And I'm going to use all of these on him tonight. I don't know if I'd get them all in one evening, but I'm going to plan on complimenting him, and really mean it, because he works hard and he puts a lot of effort into doing things for us. So I want to reciprocate. And so fall's coming, ladies. I'm going to throw this in since we're just at 7 minutes, and a good time for you to freshen up your wardrobe. I know I went a little darker with my hair. It was getting a little dry and a little too blonde. So I had to reel it back in and trim it up. And so this would be a good time for you to freshen up your look for the fall. Go out and get yourself a couple fall dating outfits. It's really important to keep your wardrobe fresh, because you know why? It's going to build your confidence. When you feel good in the clothes you have, it takes away the frustration and stress about what am I going to wear tonight? And it's okay to rotate those 3 outfits. So yay, good for you, Carol. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I'm glad you're here. Ladies, do me a favor. If you could like my Facebook page and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're on it, I would really appreciate it. It lets me know that that what I'm doing is helping you, and I really want to help you. And so, yeah, going back to what I was saying earlier, a good time of the year to freshen up your wardrobe and get ready for fall, because not only will it boost its confidence, but it'll help you to be more prepared when you get a date, and you're going to get dates, so that you know exactly what you're going to wear. The worst thing you can do is wait till the last minute and go through your wardrobe and be all frantic trying on a bunch of different things. And I've done that. And so I highly recommend that you set up 3 outfits with accessories, with shoes, purses, everything. And why 3? It's because if you don't have 3 outfits, what's going to happen is the one you're going to not want to wear. You're going to be like, I was going to wear this dress, but I don't feel like wearing a dress tonight. So if you don't have 2 other things in the backup, then you're going to go through that frantic, like, what am I going to wear tonight? And so, so look into updating your look for the fall and getting you some fall colors. I noticed some of the colors that I saw when I was out last weekend were a kind of a rust-colored, orangish, burnt orange color, which I thought was really pretty, and black is just, we love red. Of course we do, but we can't always wear red on dates, but black is just such a classy color. Creams, blacks, what else was there? Some print, but be careful with the prints. They can be a little too busy. A lot of men don't like prints. And so you girls got this. Thank you, Leslie. So you girls got this, right? So compliment men when you go out on dates. They love it. They're going to, it's going to make them feel good. And when a man feels good with you, he's going to keep coming back for more of that. Why would he go elsewhere when he feels good with you? And so I hope this was helpful, ladies. And I hope that you have, hi, Jill. I hope you have dates this weekend lined up. And I have one more thing to share with you. You know, I've been talking about my New York retreat that's October 26th, 27th, and 28th. It's in Manhattan, New York, and I would love to meet you in person. Would love to introduce you to my husband. We're doing a deep dive workshop for 3 days. We're going to boost your confidence, explore some of the emotional blocks that have been holding you back, walk you through your fear, and give you some practical dating tips and tools so that you leave ready to hit the ground running. You've got a lot of momentum and going into the holidays so that you feel supported and you feel like you have a plan. So it's really a man plan. So if this is something that resonates with you and you have time in your schedule to meet me in New York City, check out the link in the box below. And I would love to hop on the phone with you and see if this is a fit for you. Okay, ladies, thank you so much for being here. And I'm just sending you all so much love. I don't see any questions. There was one, but let me see. Okay. How do I react when a man I live with tells me about his new love interest? Well, if he's not your, if you're not, she's asking, how do I react to a new love interest that a man shares with me that I'm living with? And I'm trying to read your question, Jean. How do I react when a man I lived with tells me about his new love interest? Well, first I would ask you, why are you talking to a man that you used to go out with if you're not seeing him anymore? Sometimes that can be hard. You might be setting yourself up for a little heartache there. And I would just stay neutral and say, that's fantastic. I hope that works out for you. And then get the heck out of there. I mean, I think less is more. The less that you talk about that, the less it's going to hurt you if you're still attached to him. And maybe hearing about it will help you do whatever you need to do to release your attachment to him so you can move on and heal and get out there with your new guy. And so you have to use a discernment when it comes to talking to old boyfriends about their new love interests. Definitely not, definitely feels better when you have somebody in your life, right? So spend a little time on that topic and move on if you haven't processed your feelings and released them about whatever happened between you two. And I would just be really supportive. I mean, if you play it forward, be supportive. If things didn't work out for you, hopefully they'll work out with them, and that'll free you up to find somebody else. Okay, ladies, sending you lots of love today. Have fun this weekend. Get out there and get your fall wardrobe together, get your hair done, and boost your confidence by complimenting using these 5 compliments, because men are going to respond really well to that, and it's going to make you feel great. Okay, sending you love, ladies. Bye.